I got my degree assessed by this company called World Education Services. And what they basically do is to take your foreign degree. So I have a degree back in Jamaica. They take your foreign degree and assess it to see if it is equivalent to a degree here in Canada. And that is where you get the points, right? If you just have a degree because you went to school somewhere, you don't get as much points, or I don't think you get any points. I don't know if it's changed, if you don't have it assessed by an agency. So I had it assessed by World Education Services. Both of these things, so the test was about $300 and the degree assessment was about $300, right? And this is all in preparation before you even submit your application and spend $1,043. And the medical thing is like $250. So it's definitely something that you have to budget for, definitely something that you have to prepare for, definitely something that you want to think like a year in advance for. So I had this assessed and I sent it in, and I said I have a 4-year bachelor's degree in architecture, and they come back and they say Canadian equivalency study, and it is equivalent to a bachelor's degree for 4 years in Canada, right? So if you need So that is something that you're going to want to do in order to get your points for your express entry profile. And now the question, of course, for me was, okay, now I have permanent residency status. Now I gotta, now this is life. Because in the process and leading up to the end of the process, I could not see beyond the approval process. I couldn't see beyond that. Being like, my people would ask me, okay, so what are you going to do next Christmas? I'm like, next Christmas? I'm trying to get through this Christmas. I'm trying to get through summer. I'm trying to get through everything before even getting to Christmas, because I can't see past this application process. When this application process is over, then the fog will clear and I will know what to do with the rest of my life. Not so drastic, but kind of, right? Because, you know, you get to the end, you're like, oh, well, now I gotta go get stuff. Because I lived a very minimalistic life. I had 2 pots, 2 plates, 2 knives, 2 forks. I had 4 glasses because they sell them as a 4-glass set. But I literally had 2 of everything, a frying pan and a boiling pan. Who needs more pans than that? 2 plates, 2 of everything, because I never knew when I would have to pack up and go. Because, you know, like I said, like if I didn't get to submit the application for the work permit, or if they had come back to me and said, no, this has been denied or something, then I would have to leave. So I lived a very minimalistic life. I didn't drive. I didn't move from where I moved to the very first time, because you get locked into 1-year leases, right? That's definitely something that you have to think about. It's like when you're moving into a place here, it's likely that you get locked into a 1-year lease and you have to stay there for the year, or you have to pay some sort of penalty if you break the year, right? So I did everything I needed to do to just have less baggage, less things to put in my suitcase, just in case I had to leave. And I also didn't do much in terms of having fun, because if I'm leaving with as much dough as possible to figure it out, right? And I mean, if you had to leave, it doesn't mean that you can't come back. It still means that you just have to wait for your application to process and then come back. But I didn't want to leave. I tried to do everything in my power to not leave. So I did reconsider going back to school if I had to, but it worked out, and c'est la vie. All's well that ends well. Well, that's a wrap. As always, thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe. There's a subscribe thing somewhere on the right or left here. Click it and you'll get updates as to new episodes, what's going on with us. We'll answer your questions, do all that wonderful stuff, and you help to build the community. So subscribe, like, share, Please comment, please ask some questions. We love questions. And stay tuned. Interviews with more immigrants with different experiences than mine, different backgrounds than mine, and who came here through different processes than mine. So you can get a holistic view of how you can get here and what it's like to be here, right? Oh, Canada.